Greetings everyone, Eric here, and welcome back to another product review. In this video, we're going to be looking at the Artisul D13S. Before we begin, I would just like to thank all of you who have come and subscribed to my videos. We have reached 10,000 subscribers. That is an amazing milestone so far. So I want to thank you all very much. Also, if you would like to kind of help keep supporting me, obviously subscribe. But also check down in the description where you can pick up things like t-shirts and Skillshare classes. T-shirts like this one here, which is one that I drew and designed myself. Sorry for the rufflage of the microphone. But yeah, let's move on to the actual video. All right, first off, I would like to thank Artisul as they were kind enough to send this to me. Now, this is not a sponsor review, but they did provide the tablet. But all of the opinions here about this tablet are mine and mine alone. But first, let's switch over to a little bit of an unboxing. I recorded this the moment I got this thing in the mail, so this will be kind of a first little impressions as I open it up. Once I'm done with that, I'll come back here, and then we can basically go on to a few more steps. All right, so the audio for this footage actually got messed up, so I'm gonna have to do the voiceover. As you can see here, the box is really nice. I'm very impressed with the box, actually. Around the back, you have a bunch of information that you can read off. Obviously, this is getting sped up, so you can't hear what I'm saying, but I'm basically reading off some of the specs, but don't worry, those will get read off in a little bit near the end, actually. And as soon as we open it up, you get the nice little foam that they use to protect the screen during shipment, which I really like. First thing you see, obviously, is the tablet, so we'll move that out of the way. First thing we pick up is, of course, the pen itself. The pen's really nice. It's very light, as I've come to expect for these batteryless type of pens that you don't have to recharge. And that's just me checking. If you have to, charge it, you don't. Next up is the holder for the nibs and everything, but you can also put the pen itself inside, which is really nice. I'm glad they give you that. It's good for portability. Up next is a little box that has little adapters so that you can plug this thing into the wall. This is just so that if for some reason you don't have a USB Type 3 on your computer, which would give power to the tablet, this allows you to power it through the wall. This is the stand, which is really nice. If we open it up here, inside they actually put a little handy thing that lets you know how to set it up. I'll show you how this gets set up in a little bit, actually, so don't worry about that. Next up, we have the obligatory container that has the glove. Now, the glove doesn't fit me perfectly. I believe it's made for smaller hands. My pinky just doesn't really fit all that great. But if you've got smaller hands, you should be fine. If you have bigger hands, well, sorry. Inside the bag, you also get a little cleaner for the screen and the little startup guide. Then we have the cables. The first one you got is the USB cables, which has the red one for power and the regular one for data transfer. The red one is what you would use the adapter on if you had to. This little thing is what plugs into the actual tablet. It plugs into the USB cable as well, which you'll see right here. It's the little adapter. Of course, you have a little HDMI cable, which is lovely to have, of course. And now that we're done with the unboxing, let's go on and do some of the, tests that I usually do. So we'll do a ruler test, all that kind of stuff. And while I'm doing that, I can tell you about the features. So the Artisul D13S is a 13-inch display tablet. It features a full 1080p IPS screen, 6 customizable express keys, a completely battery-free pen that comes with 2 express keys on it, as well as full 8192 pressure levels, and a 75% Adobe RGB color gamut. The tablet supports both Windows and Mac and works with a plethora of software. The screen is not laminated, so you will get a bit of parallaxing where if you were to view the pen against the screen at a sharp enough angle, you'll notice the gap between the display and the pen tip. However, this is not really noticeable while drawing in my experience. Of course, I did the obligatory ruler test. From what you can see, the display and pen had almost no wiggle at all while drawing slow diagonal lines. Definitely one of the cleanest displays I've tested in a while, so good job on Artisul for getting that sorted. The express keys feel really good to press, and the dial wheel is comfortable to use, and even is a button itself that lets you switch what the wheel does. All this you can control in the driver software. I'll be doing a test stream on Wednesday to show the tablet off more in practical use, so be sure to stop by for that or watch the recorded stream after it's finished by subscribing to the channel. So yeah, all in all, I think this is a pretty good tablet. Like I said, I have a couple minor gripes that I mentioned before, but honestly, I think for $300, this is a great little tablet, and its size is really nice, as I said. So it'll fit a lot of different situations. I Again, a few little gripes, things like not having the Type-C as one connector is kind of a downside to me. I wish they had it all in one plug. I know a lot of tablets can do that nowadays, so just a little minor gripe, but honestly, this is still super portable, super easy to move around, super easy to use, so not something that I think should ever deter you from buying this tablet. But anyway, don't just take my opinion for it. Make sure you do some research, check out other people's reviews, see if anyone shares any similar situations to yourself before you make any decision. As for me, I'm going to be signing off here now. If you'd like to pick this thing up, you can use my link. It'll be a Amazon link. I think depends on if they have it up in the Amazon store. If not, don't worry, I'll make sure to ask them for some links that you guys can use to go and buy them. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, you can check the description for my Skillshare classes, my t-shirts, all that kind of stuff. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't to stay up to date with all my stuff. Also, make sure you check the community tab of my channel for any posts that I make, as well as on Twitter, as I'm trying to use Twitter a little bit more often. It's just quicker to make posts. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.